A good shot, bro.
This is your boy AG Calling Man Boxing. The honor once again, Uncle Leon Muhammad. How we doing, Unc?
Pretty good, man, for old man approaching 81, Hall of Famer. Boy, what a Saturday night that Bob, my friend Robert Aaron, since 1966 with Ali, got the show on the Spanish Parade weekend.
Right.
This should be a good fight. Only kid I know in the card is Mr. Tucker and his father, good family. Rest of these guys, I don't know. Peter Khan kids. Peter Khan just told me that his kid is better than Chapo Rosario, Camacho, Tito Trinidad, Bobby Chacon. That's what Peter Khan just said. So I want to know if Peter Khan fighter can prove that he's better than Camacho, Chapo Rosario, Bobby Chacon, Daniel Ray Lopez, Trinidad, and Escalera. Peter Khan just put himself out there, which he's a manager. He should because he's hustling. Mm-hmm. It should be a good weekend for Top Rank. You know, Tucker's on the card. I got faith in him. That's my dear friend, Rapper Jay Prince, and my man down there, his partner, you know.
Right.
And we see what happens, man. You know, I'm always in favor of supporting Bob Aaron. Bob is my friend. I started there with the late Butch Lewis. Butch was my guy. We was at Top Rank. We left, did our own thing with Michael Spence. You know, it's a good show.
Right.
Which I got high hopes for Tucker. I thought he got robbed his last fight. They gave him a draw. You know, he's 10-1-1. So, you know, his father's proud. I'm pretty sure that JP is proud. I got much love for that Rapper crew down in that third ward in Houston. Those are my people. But what I will say, Corner Man Boxing, it's a new day.
Right.
And when you are building fighters, you need, don't care what company you with, you need a guy like Brad Goodman. I'm not saying this because Brad is my friend, and I love him and his wife, and I had him since he was 15 years old, when he was sneaking off the camp, getting his butt whipped by his mother, sneaking up to Ernie Shaver's camp. But here and there. But he did a good job with all top-ranked fighters the last 30 years he's been there.
Right.
And I know. He beat me with Murky Sosa, with Prince Charles Williams. So when you got guys like him, Bruce Trampler, Brad Jacob, those are the veterans. And I can even throw in Carl already. He's a good guy. He know what he's doing. But you know, he started with Bobby, the late Bobby Goodman, running errands at the Garden. All those are my guys. The rest of these guys I don't know. But I got respect for everybody because I learned from DK, Butch Lewis, and Bob. But what I will say, everybody's saying how great this guy, Alexander, is. Okay, I had a guy 25 and old, Earl the Pearl, out of Philadelphia, 25 and old. Put him in with McGovern, got knocked dead because we put so much hope in fighters.
Right.
That's why you were standing there when I put Peter Khan on the spot.
Right.
You saying this kid is great? Listen, if he's great since 16, you'll be upstairs. You don't be in this together. Camacho, when Don first took him to the Garden, Don took him and Chapo Rosario right upstairs.
It was in the big room.
Because he know what he had.
Gotcha.
See, this guy don't sell university. He's no Roberto Duran. Where's the Hollywood stars? You can't put yourself on the spot and saying how great this guy is. We don't know if this guy can spell this fight. All we know what Brad put in front of him.
Right.
So I've been in this business 57 years. I'll be 81 next week. So this is what I know from learning from Don King, Bob and Butch Lewis, and especially my man, the late Luduba at Main Event.
Right.
I was there for 40 years.
Yes, sir.
So when you look at it, you had high hope. Everybody was talking about Al Heyman. Al Heyman looking for a job at McDonald's now. It's over. The ride, no regime. The scripture said nothing lasts forever.
Right.
No regime. Wilder, you saw what happened last week.
Wilder, right?
Wilder got knocked out.
Man, it was bad.
Week before, Tyson Fury lost the decision. But Tyson Fury was in a better position He didn't get knocked out, and he got a clause in the contract.
For the rematch, right.
Eddie and Frank Warren are very smart English guys. They are very smart.
Yeah.
You see what they're doing? I'm not paying America. I can go to Saudi Arabia and get all that oil money.
That's a fact.
You got to be able to think. That's why they're going to Saudi Arabia. They're thinking.
Right.
They're getting that oil money. Now, look at this. Sure, I'm pretty sure Wilder saved some money. I'm pretty sure that Shelly Fingal took care. Shelly's my guy. I spoke with Miss Soto the other day, his secretary of 30 years, my people. But guys have to know when it's over.
Right.
Wilder had to run. Now there's a guy, Zing. I can't even spell Zing. And you get stopped in the 5th round by a guy from China.
Yeah.
The right hand is gone. You get what you deserve. You destroyed Mark Breeder. You talk about Tyson Perry in the gloves. You talk about the costume, the companies that gave you $100,000. Now, look what happened to you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The ride is over. You had a good ride. See, what fighters don't understand, no regime lasts forever. Ray Robinson came to an end. Jake LaMonica, Muhammad Ali, Smoking Joe, Tommy, Ray, Marvin Hagler, rest in peace. All the great guys came to an end. Why can't Wilder? But I got to go back to this Peter Khan thing, talking about how great Xander is.
Right.
This guy Xander, you can't put him in the league with Bobby Chacon, Roberto Duran, Alfredo Escalera, or Tito Trinidad. You can't put this guy in that league. I don't care if he's been in the gym since he's 8 years old.
Right.
When Duran first came he went upstairs and won the title. When he won the second title from
Right,
David.
I remember when he first came to the Garden.
When he won the second title from Davey Moore, it was upstairs.
Yeah, that
if
was a
this
good
guy's
fight.
so great, he'll have every Puerto Rican on this East Coast upstairs tomorrow night.
Right.
You can't put yourself out there saying how great your fight are. We know Khan is hustling. It's a Jew. It's a Jew. He's hustling. It's a Jew. I tell it like it is. Bob Allen's my friend. He's Jewish. I'm a Muslim.
Right, you get into that money.
And I've been in this business 57 years.
Right.
At 80 years old, it's nothing I don't know about this business. That's why I got love for guys like Jay Prince, Mr. Tucker. Those guys are real to the game.
Solid individual.
They're solid. Bo Max. I love Tam Crawford, but he just cheap. That's but Terrence, my guy, I love his mother, both his grandmothers, them my buddies. And I got love for his sister. Those guys are real to the game.
Right.
They have given back. They have made a lot of money. Crawford giving back to the community. He bought a gym down there, let everybody train free. What do Peter Khan do? He ain't give away nothing. Ain't gonna give away nothing. He's like, Am gonna give him nothing. Am give it to me. Because he did my brother-in-law last fight, James Shuler. Now, bad night for Devin Haney. And a good night for Devin Haney.
Right.
We know what happened.
What happened? What did you see happen? 'Cause
I don't want to say, I got love for Mauricio.
Right.
Mauricio's my guy. Know him since he was 5 years old. I used to babysit him and get Birdman Jr. while they being meeting in Las Vegas. Him and Don Carl, Aaron Snowell. I used to be in the meeting with them. But what I will say, and I say this in all sincerity, Devin fought the wrong fight.
He did. I agree with that.
He fought the wrong fight, but he won the fight going in. The 3 pounds, then the testing for drugs. So now here comes the hard decision. Do Mauricio let him keep the title? One judge called it a draw. We don't know who the judges was, but we know what Oscar did. Oscar came in here and played his Mexican card, took him to every Spanish restaurant and said, "We are one." Oscar played the card, him and Bernard. And I know Bernard, he's a pocketbook snatcher from Philadelphia. That's my guy. But he still went to jail for snatching pocketbooks. Stolen robbery. I love Bernard. Love his children. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Devin Haney fought the wrong fight. I'm not gonna fight Bill. I'm not gonna fight the camp. Kevin Haney. I'm not gonna fight none of them guys.
What do you think about the the failed drug test and all that?
Well, Devin was straight up. Well, the drug test, the commission said it is what it is. I'm not going against the commission. We didn't go against the commission with Big Baby. I stood on it. I said what I said about the commission. The commission, maybe they rushed the judgment. They didn't rush the judgment. They did it right. They did it twice. They did it 3 times. Now he had to go get a lawyer. The commission going to suspend it. But what happened was, we can't do this in Las Vegas. It's got to be done in New York, because the fight was done in New York.
Right.
To be fair, you can't run to Las Vegas. See, Oscar De La Hoya, he's a fucking Mexican. He's a Mexican with plenty of money, and he got this Negro Bernard Hopkins with him, who's my guy from North Philly. But you run into Vegas because you can pass off some money. In New York, you cannot do that because the governor controls the commission.
Right.
So I think being fair to the Haney camp, the trial with the commission should be in New York, and Matt, the commissioner, he should make sure. Excuse me, y'all, I got a little cold. Old man getting old. That the fight should be in New York. And it should be here where it is, where the event occurred at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. So when you look at this, it won't be fair to Devin, and it won't be fair to the Ryan Garcia's camp. But I understand Oscar. He's a fucking dirty Mexican. He's a Mexican from California. Fuck do he know? He's a prize fighter. He ain't no promoter like Don M and Butch Lewis and Eddie Hearn. He's a fucking punched up prize fighter. Then he got a pocketbook snatcher with him, and I love Bernard Hopkins. That's my man. But I got to tell you, he's a pocketbook snatcher. That's my guy. But what I will say is that it's never personal. As a kid working for Miles Lansky, Miles said, champ, it's never personal, it's always business. Oscar made a move to protect his fighter, and that's what he did. He came in here, he went to every Latino restaurant and said, oh, we together, y'all Puerto Rican, I'm Mexican, we are one. He sold the fight, sold it to the judges, and they robbed him. Why one judge called it a draw? And the rest of the judges, because Bill Haney is a stand-up street guy.
Right.
They want to teach Bill a lesson. He still got manager of the year.
Yeah, he did.
So you see what I'm saying? Bill don't care about that. His son is filthy rich.
Right.
But I got to go back to this Peter Khan shit. It's bothering me. How can you come out here? What is his fighter? 21 years old?
He's 21 right now. Yeah.
You got a guy 21, and you gonna tell me that this guy Xander is greater than Camacho? He's greater than Chapo Rosario? Greater than Tito Trinidad? This guy just had 21 birthday, and he's greater than no one Latino fighter ever gonna be born today gonna be greater than Roberto Duran. There's no, I don't care about no Moss in New Orleans. There's no Spanish fighter living gonna be greater than Roberto Duran. I said it, I stand on it, and I die on it.
I think I
This
could
guy
agree on that.
is nowhere near good as Camacho. Camacho packed the house. You may not like Camacho, he brought them all out, the stars. What star come to see this kid? Peter Khan, the Jew, put himself out there. He said it, you heard it.
And he gotta back his guy, right? I mean,
he's hustling, he's a Jew, he's hustling.
He hustling, man.
He's a Jew Don King. I got love for Peter and his family, but it is. You go get the juice and don't bring me one. This clown right here. I'm gonna tap him on his chin. See, I've been with all the greats. Tell him what his move. Ray Robinson, Ali, Tommy Hearns, Ray Leonard, my brother-in-law, the late James Black Gold Schuler. I've been with all the greats. Johnny Bumpers, Rocky Lawich, Bobby Tez. I've been with all the greats. Tommy loved me today. Tommy Hearns my guy. Ray Leonard, they're my guys. These guys can't spell super fights. It's not gonna happen. Bob is 93. Don is 93. Eddie going on 57. Frank Warren is 76. There's no more super fights to be made.
Right.
Crawford and Spence was the last super fight. That's why there's no super fight. Bob all them know. Bob the only one that ain't went to Saudi. He been to Saudi Arabia because he got piece of Tyson Fury.
Right.
So he got some of that money out of that loss.
For sure.
See what I'm saying? And plus, what you call him, old Bob?
Who's that?
What's the manager name, Andrew? What's the manager name? Tyson Fury. The manager of Usyk. Your boy, what's his name?
Clemus? Igis Clemus?
That crybaby Igis Clemus, when Devin won, he cried like a little bitch. But he got it back. He got the heavyweight title.
Yeah,
He told me that Usyk was gonna win. I told him he was crazy. I'll take it back, Peter. I'm gonna say, Igis, you got a heavyweight champion, but not for long.
For sure.
I said, but listen, if a war starts, he might give up the title to go fight the war. That's how stupid him and my brother Lamachenko. I love Lamachenko. He's a good guy, man.
Right.
Him and his father, good people. They was fair with Bill. They took their loss like men.
Right.
At 30-something years old, it wasn't about. Even though every fighter will think that they won. A lot of nights with Ali thought he won and lost.
Right.
But you know, it is what it is. That's what fighters do.
He bounced back strong. He looked really good his next fight, Lomachenko.
Who did he beat?
Who was it he beat? Cambosis, the guy that Devin Haney beat for the lineal championship
Yeah.
in Australia.
He went to Australia?
Yeah, he looked good though.
Igis Clayman went to Australia?
Lomachenko, yeah.
Igis
got him, right?
Igis Clayman went nowhere. I didn't know Igis went across that water. but he went to Saudi Arabia and got that check.
He got that check, he sure did.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, but now we're going to move on to Florida tomorrow night. Only in America.
Oh, man.
Your
man, that's your boy.
That's my man. That's my man, Don King.
Adrian Broner.
And they got my young nephew up on the card from Philadelphia.
Who's that?
Blair Carr.
Oh, right. He's from
Blair
Philly.
from my neighborhood.
Right, he is.
You know, his uncle was my guy. His uncle was my guy. Him, Bernard, all us come from in the same circuit, but from North Philly, but different sections.
Oh, wow.
I say that, but I got love for Bernard Hopkins. May Allah bless him. May Allah bless his children.
Right.
But what I will say, Blair Carr can end this show. But what I want to say, Adrian Broner, straighten up, little brother. Straighten up. Get all this stuff straightened out, your legal situation. Don gonna help you, but be good, man. Don's an old man now, man. He's 93. Boss, you know I got love for you. You did 200 plus world title fights. The Rumble in the Jungle, the Thrill in Manila, Glory Hallelujah, Judgment Day. This is it. Once and for all with Butch Lewis, Mike Tyson, Michael Spence, June 27, 1988, Atlantic City. You did it all. Sheriff Bass, Zuma Nelson, Penguin Thomas, Tim Witherspoon. Nobody did what Don King have done. To be 93 in a couple months, August 20th. The old man gonna turn 93. You got to thank God for him and Bob Aaron, because they still doing it in their 90s.
Them guys is tough, different claws, built from a different
They're
claw.
from a claw. Bob got a good staff, and I know, and I want to say this. Don got his children around him. Carl King, he doing the announcing, he doing the TV for the show, and you know, we all have our issues with our parents, and you know ups and downs. But Carl's son, young Nino, he's Don's driver, because a couple years ago we lost our driver for 30 years, Brother Isidore. Condolences still go out to his family in Chicago. And you know all the great students. Cecilia Tuckman still there, Vonda, all the old soldiers with Don, some of the girls that got old, but they still hang around the old man because he took care of them. You take care of those that took care of you. That's what I love about Brad Jacobs, Brad Goodman, and Bruce Trampler.
Right.
They have always taken care of Bob. They have been with Bob from the humble beginning.
Right. You see that? We see the loyalty among them.
And I don't know about this new crew Bob got. These new people, I don't know. But what I will say, Bruce Trampler have been with Bob almost 50 years.
Wow.
Bruce left us, the Ali camp, in the early 70s and went to top rank. Bruce was with us with Ali in Chris Dunny's gym in Miami. Bruce was with Ali's assistant trainer with Freddie Pacheco. You get a no better guy than Bruce Trampler. Very humble, very quiet. And Brad Jacobs, and I go back to Florida, to Zion Temple, 1984, August 5th. Frank the Animal Fletcher and John Beast McGarvey. So we go back 40 years. I got love for Brad Jacobs. It's my guy. You know, he looks out for me when he can. But Brad Goodman, that's my heart, man.
Right.
Can nothing happen to him and his wife. From McCormick to the street. Right. That's my guy. I knew his father and family. Brad Goodman is my guy.
Right.
He's a stand-up guy. He does what he does very well. He does what he does very well.
Right.
And I'm grateful to have been his friend. That he's like my nephew, my little brother, man. Because this guy I've always been there for me. I ain't seen him yet because he's resting. But I just can't get away from this Khan situation, man.
Oh, really quick, going back to that Wilder situation, I'm not sure if you heard, but it came out 2 days after his fight that his wife she got a restraining order against him now. I only said it because it's been reported all over, so you know what I'm saying? She could put a restraining order now, you know, it went through until their next court date. She said he's been abusive and this and that. You know, you gotta go look at the article to reach the details, but
well,
it's a little sad, man.
I talked to Shelly's office. I heard about it, got a call on it. Wait, G. Women will say anything when they see there's no more big checks.
And I mean, he just got his biggest checks. He fought in Saudi like 3 times, 2-3 times. He just got his biggest bag.
I mean, women will say anything when things don't go their way. So, I've been married 3 times. I've been ups and downs.
Right.
You know, I wasn't no angel. I come out the streets. And I know how this thing goes.
Right.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate because they both seem like good people, and you hear that.
You know, if there was any problem, one thing I know, if he did what she said he did, all she had to do was pick up the phone and call his brother or call Mama Wilder. Mama Wilder don't play them games. Mama Wilder's a stand-up country woman. She do not play them that disrespect women, that disrespecting each other. Now, I'm not going to say it ain't true. If it's true, she should have went and got his mama. Because Mama Wilder, I love Mama Wilder. Mama Wilder is straight up Southern Christian woman, don't play no game. Mama's a good woman, and his brother's a good guy. I don't think his brothers and sisters would have went for that. If it's true, we don't know.
We don't know. It's allegedly.
We wasn't there.
Exactly.
But you know, one thing about women, when the big money is going, when they smell a divorce and they don't smell that bag, women do anything.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, man.
I got 7 daughters, and I don't trust neither one of them when it comes to that bag. Because I know what they do. It's their nature. Right. That's the scripture. You can't get around the scripture. The Quran, the Bible, the Hadith, or the Torah. You can't get around the scripture. Oh, this woman, that woman, that's the fuck out of here. I'm a Hall of Famer. I didn't get to the Hall by going to Sunday school. I got to the Hall of Fame by putting the work in.
Right.
Not because I was with Ali, I put the work in.
Yes, sir.
And plus, I'm a real street nigga.
Still putting the work in.
Yeah. and my next fight is going to be with this guy on Broadway. This bum right here. If I didn't love his father, I'd knock him out right now. His father's a good man. But anyway, and Don King got his show tomorrow night, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the old man Don King. Only in America, brother. I love you, DK. I love you. AG. Tank. And another Philadelphia guy on the way in it.
Yo, it's Frank Morton. Ain't he from Detroit?
Detroit.
I think he's from Detroit.
Ain't somebody out of Philly working with him?
He got Spence's manager. I don't know.
Earl Spence's
manager? His promoter, yeah.
Earl Spence?
Yeah, that's his fighter.
Earl Spence is his promoter?
Yeah.
This is?
Yep.
Earl Spence couldn't even promote himself. To the rematch to get that second bag. He couldn't get the second bag.
Hey, he got a title fight lined up, Spence versus Broner, the tall Mexican. The Tower Inferno. He's like 6
You
something.
talking about the one that beat Costa
Yeah, the one that beat Tim Zoo. Spence got
But
to fight
listen,
him.
but that ain't no big bag.
Nah.
The bag is Terrence Crawford.
But it's for a title, and that'll get Crawford won all the belts. So if Spence get a belt, he got to go through him. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting.
So Crawford won that belt.
Crawford won all the belts, but Spence got in the way. Now he gonna fight the Mexican kid, Fundora.
So who is this guy Terrence fighting? Now I know the guy that Terrence fighting is with Kathy Duba in main event, but I don't know who the guy is that Terrence fighting in L.A.
Madrimov, I believe from Uzbekistan. He's
Yeah.
a good fighter. He's good.
But he's with Kathy Duba, and he's with main event, and he's with the lawyer Pat English. See, I know when all them bums started. I know when they all started, man. I'm 81. I know when all of them started. But like I say, Don King is my guy.
Right, shout out
Aaron's
to
my
King.
guy too. Because I was there from the humble beginning. When Don came out the penitentiary in 1971. Listen, Honorable Elijah Muhammad told Bob Arum, said, listen, if you get Ali, you got to take my soldiers. Herbert Muhammad told him that. Herbert Muhammad's son was right here today. So you know, Arum know what I know. That I know what I know. Because we was there with Muhammad Ali in 1966. With Bobby Chacon, with George Sabata
Right.
in Canada. I was up there with Howard Cosell. I miss old Howard Cosell. Howard Bingham, no one was the star. Listen, bro. You give Frank Martin a chance. I give Frank Martin a
I
chance.
think Frank Martin got a chance versus anybody in his weight class. 'Cause he's a pretty skilled fighter.
And people betting on Tank's power. Sure, anybody got power. Joe Frazier had power too. George Foreman knocked him out.
Yeah, right.
George Foreman had power too. Jimmy Young didn't have no power and knocked George Foreman down twice.
That's true.
So we never know what's gonna happen in a fight.
It's the
we
theory
never
of the
know.
unexpected.
Yeah. So we never know what's gonna happen. You know, it is what it is, man. So I give Frank Martin a good shot. You know, you got that's next week,
I believe so, next week.
and then we got Telefimo in Florida at the end of the month.
Right.
You know, that's my guy, Telefimo. I've been with him. You know, I just got love for him, his mother Jenny and Pops. I just don't like he got all them guys hanging around him. Now, Andrew's good to be around him because Andrew got good attention. Andrew just got married. He got good attention. So, you know, he got good attention. But all them other guys is hang-oners, man. These guys hang around fighters for what? Get a job. See what I'm saying? When I was at top rank, I didn't allow that. Bush, we didn't allow that. When I was at Don King office, if I didn't know you was in the fighters camp, what the fuck I'm giving you tickets for? You're not getting no tickets. If the fighter want to bomb and give them to you, that's on him. Coming out his purse.
Right.
I don't like guys that hang around fighters. It's just like whores hang around ball players. It is what it is. The fight game is worse than the dope business.
That's a
You
fact.
look at the hang-on.
I'll never
the hang-oners.
forget that when you said that.
Look at the
yeah.
hang-oners. Look at the hang-oners. I'm telling you, it's not personal. It's always business. That's what I love about my three guys. They are business guys. Brad Jacobs, Bruce Trampler, and Brad Goodman. Those are my guys. I got love for Carl Moreno. It's my Italian brother. Because him and I know some people downtown. And you know, plus he was with Lou Duba, and Lou's my guy.
Right.
And you know, Gino's still around. He's out of boxing. But it is what it is.
Yes, sir.
And this Pakistani guy, can he fight?
Pakistan?
What the guy Terrence Crawford fight? Where he
Oh,
at?
he's from Uzbekistan. It's in,
Uzbekistan? Where the hell that at?
That's,
Saudi Arabia somewhere?
like Asia, Europe,
Hey,
kind of around
why
there.
Sean Gibbon that? Why he ain't got nobody here? Why Sean Gibbon that? He around?
He got that Pitbull Cruz, 135. That's his big fight right now, his big fighter.
What about the guy we was with
Who's that?
that won the title for John in Atlantic City?
Mexayo, Mark Mexayo, the Filipino.
Where he at?
believe he got a fight lined up. I'm not too sure, but he had lost the title right after that fight.
He lost the title to
He
who?
lost it right after. Man, I can't remember.
Well, they won the title for Sean. So what the hell?
Yeah.
You titles are made to be won and lost.
Right.
Titles. So champ. Who showed tonight at the turning point? Because Tutu told me his son up there at the turning stone. Who showed that is
They
up?
got a show tonight? I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
tonight.
I know they're doing the Hall of Fame, something going on with the Hall of Fame up there, but
And he got a show at Turning Stone. That's Oscar De La Hoya show.
honestly,
See,
I
all these
wasn't even
fucking shows.
aware.
See, I don't
Yeah,
go to shows like I used to. I'm 80 years old. I don't do all that shit no more, man. You know, I should have went to Don King show in
right, that would
Florida.
have been a good one.
Don King, my man, man. You know, only in America, man. Don 93, Bob 93. See, I know all these motherfuckers. They just come around, hang around. I've been in this business here, and it's a cute ass Katie. All these girls. Angie was the best. I miss Miss Angie and her daughter, man.
Right.
That was my crew.
Shout out to them.
Shout out, and these crew they got now is terrible. Champ, round 12.
Yes, sir. We're going to catch up with another one. We're going to give them this one. We're going to drop something else.
Break it down, and we'll cover the fight. I want to say, Bing, round 12. Shout out to your son, my little man. Bing, champ. We're done. You know, since I ain't been with Don, doing a little something here and there with Top Rank, but whenever Brad Goodman need me, I've been with Pro Se Boxing. Al Rahim, my nephew out of Newark. We got the truck. We got the only boxing truck in the history of the sport in the world.
Wow. I seen it.
And you can get Al Rahim, Pro Se Boxing, at 973-876-9169. Shout out, Al Rahim, Bing. I will see you tomorrow night at this fight with Peter Carnes, and his fight is the next coming. Bing, round 12. We'll see you soon at the Don King Show tomorrow night. We'll talk with Conan Man Boxing. Bing.
Yes, sir.